the guy who was in charge of the rifle team at Stockholm Post there, he was a World War I veteran, and he took us to Parkmore, and they had a little vial, a little thing that only held about six ounces, but it was what they called a concrete.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were 35 cents. And I ate one, and I thought, boy, I wish we could do that at the custard stand. And in 1959, I was working at the Chippewa store, and we had a boy from Nottingham School, who's, by the way, in the Ted Drewes Hall of Fame now.
Good.
Steve Gamber, his name was. He's still around. Steve, come on, Ted, make it thick, make it thick. So I'd make him a thick malt. And it was never thick enough. So one day I made one with just frozen custard and malt and chocolate in it. He always wanted chocolate. And when I handed it out to him, I turned it upside down. And then, gee, Ted, gee! He was so excited. And he was a very popular kid. And popular kids aren't always straight A.
Yeah, that's right. We've learned that.
But he would run around the parking lot with this, and he'd turn it upside down, and oh my gosh. So we charged a nickel more for a concrete. And after we had him for about 5 or 6 years, one day I talked to my sister Margie. I said, Margie, what would happen if we charged the same for a concrete as we did for a regular malt? She said, well, you know what would happen. Yeah. So now we sell maybe 95% concretes and only 5%. At that time, we were selling about half and half. And she said, well, you know what will happen. Well, what happened is that we ended up getting a lot of business where it's because that became our signature.